Hey everybody, this is Mad Matt Carter. Thank you so much for watching the AIWF Network YouTube channel as well as the AIWF Ringside Wrestling channel. If you like what you see, please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications every time we post new videos on both our channels. It means a lot to us, and thanks a lot for watching once again.
Hello wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. I am Rick Diesel, along with my co-host Carson Knightley. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am good. So it's we've had a lot going on.
Yes.
So and we're going to do the show a little different now because we have an insane producer who wants to change things all the time.
I wonder who that could be.
I have no idea, but I think he's what's a good word for it?
I don't think it's appropriate for me to say.
Oh, okay. Well, first thing we want to do is we want to talk about this thing with Corey Etzel and Justin Flash.
Yes.
This has got kind of out of hand.
It's getting intense.
We're just a few weeks away from Spring Jam, where, as we know now, the ladder match.
Yeah.
They'll take the belt. Reagan made the call to go take the belt, hang it above the ring. And who do you think? What do you think Corey Etzel's chances are of this?
I've seen very few people as intense as Corey Etzel. However, Justin is putting up a hell of a fight.
Well,
and I don't think that once the match starts, it's going to be intensity for intensity, and it's going to be who wants it more.
What do you think? How do you think the ladder's going to come into play? Because, in my opinion, I think Justin Flash, that ladder's sitting up.
Yeah.
And it's, if it comes to climbing it, Justin Flash has a clear advantage.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But if it comes to using that ladder as a weapon,
yep,
then I think it sways a little bit back more to Corey.
I think you're right. I think, obvious rules, it's Justin's match to win. But when it's time to get down and dirty, I think Corey will bring it.
What do you think about Mecca? Do you think he'll be a factor in this?
I'm not too sure. I think, obviously, yes, but I'm anxious to see how.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be interesting. Corey Etzel, Justin Flash, AIWF Mid-Atlantic title at Spring Jam. So when it comes out here on that network, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. But right now, let's take a quick break.
Right.
And when we come back, we're going to have a guest right here on the set with us. We'll be right back.
Jimmy Valiant, Boogie Woogie Man.
Legendary Boogie Woogie.
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Hang on.
What are you doing around
What was that calling you, buddy?
This is our neighborhood.
You done made a young man's game.
You should be retired, Boogie.
Wait a minute, boys. Let me take a bite of my king dog.
Say king dog?
King dog?
Is that what you said?
What happened?
Come on, boy.
Don't let hunger bully you. Get yourself a king dog, and you too can become a super hunger fighter. Alright, welcome back to AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. At this time, we have a special guest backstage with us. Tyson has joined us here at the big table. So, Ty, I guess the first question is, what is going on with you and Mickey Folk? In your words.
Listen, I was told that I had to be
tone it down a little bit. This is just an interview. So
Safe space.
Safe space. I like Mickey. Me and Mickey used to be really good friends. I mean, drank gallons of beer together. We were former tag team champions, but recently he just had a change of heart, and he has just become an asshole. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. He's become an asshole. No offense, he's an asshole. I don't know what's gotten into him. He got involved in my world title match, and he said that I'm not the only one that can get opportunities. I don't know what I mean by that. I mean, it's not like I have a stroke around here or anything, but you know, I'm gonna see where it goes. At some point, I plan on getting my hands on Mickey, and at some point, I do plan on being television champion. It means Vince's gonna quit running from me, and we'll just kind of see where it goes.
I think I have too much skin in the game to add anything to this.
I had to offer. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a little fishing just to see. Well, thanks so much, Ty, for stopping by. It's a new concept we're doing with the interviews and stuff. But it says right here that we are going from here to a match. So let's go to the ring. And our ring announcer, Matt Carter.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to
One Seth Clayton
Well, this is
Burns.
one way to start us off. We got a little bit of a three-way action tonight. And I'm going to start things off properly. Allow me to introduce to you SCB Enterprises Pride and Joy, the Pretty Boy Lane. Look at that, Daddy. You could wash your clothes on those abs, baby. So I don't know who the other two are going to come out here tonight, but no matter who they are, get ready to meet the perfect specimen.
Making his return to AIWF Mid-Atlantic from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs in tonight at 195 pounds. The Alpha Kid Wolf.
AIWF Mid-Atlantic. Matt Anderson has been traveling up and down the East Coast, wrestling other promotions, other affiliates, and Kim Wolf here tonight representing North Carolina. And all three of these men.
And their opponent from St. Paul's, North Carolina, weighing in at 350 pounds, Ironhead Matt Anderson.
It's good to have Matt back here. in
One
Mid-Atlantic.
fall, no disqualification.
Yes, it is.
And what a feather in his cap if he could pull off a win in this matchup and get his shot at the world television champion, Kevin Phoenix.
Yeah,
That's what this match is for. It's whoever wins this matchup will get a shot at Kevin Phoenix and his world television title.
yeah, and I take. Oh my goodness! What a double clothesline!
Looked like maybe Pretty Boy Lane was going to let these two go at it, but Wolf and Anderson had different ideas.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. Different ideas for the World Television Championship.
But yeah, of course, Matt Anderson and Kent Wolf aren't going to, they're going to, they're going to shake hands and be sportsmen. But of course, they're going to go at it. This is a very prestigious title that they're going after.
Yeah, and you can already see right now that that Kent Wolf's got his strategy going on as he still kicks down there to the legs.
And that's a good strategy to have, especially against a bigger man. You do the strikes, you strike and move, and you take their leg out from under him. It's a little too quick to go for that takedown, though.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He got the leg hurt, but he didn't get it hurt enough to where he could pull it out from under Anderson. Matt Anderson answers with a huge headbutt.
I've been on a receiving end of that before, and it does not feel good.
Hey, they don't call him Ironhead for nothing.
You're exactly right. I thought I had a thick skull.
Big double axe handle. And again, with those kicks, now Pretty Boy Lane, now he took a bit of a rest. Double snapmare. Up. Old time's sake, double elbow. But again, we're alliances and three-way matches. They're always short-lived. Oh, Seth Clayton Burns getting his shots in. Oh, Matt Anderson, he's not having it.
Oh, no, he's not.
But the only thing about that, Matt Anderson is wasting unnecessary energy chasing Seth Clayton Burns when he needs to be concentrating on his opponents.
Yeah, exactly
While he's
right.
out there chasing Seth Clayton Burns, one of his opponents could pin the other, and his chances are just like that are dashed away.
Yep. I mean, the longer
But again, Matt Anderson doing the right thing for right now, letting these two guys go at it, wear themselves out.
Yep, the more they go at each other, the more strength that they exert. Oh my God!
Pretty Boy Lane, he is. Ooh. You're going to be able to get fingerprints from Matt Anderson from that one off of Pretty Boy Lane's chest.
No doubt. I mean,
and Matt Anderson, he's calling for. He's saying, Kent Wolf. He's saying, give it to me. Oh my God!
My goodness, I think it hurt him more than it hurt Matt Anderson.
I think you're right.
Uh-oh.
Kent Wolf backed in that corner. Big shot by Matt
gracious.
Anderson. My God.
Man, I hope neither one of these get in trouble because they could get fingerprints off of their chest and Matt Anderson could end up being a corporate.
Nice stomps there. This could be it right here.
Oh,
not
my
quite.
goodness.
Matt Anderson still had a lot of strength left.
He had.
Pretty Boy Lane pointing to the referee. I don't know what exactly he wants referee ready to do. My goodness.
Big power bomb.
He's got him hooked. 2. devastating maneuver, but it's just too early in the matchup to put down Pretty Boy Lane. Nice kick there by Lane. Foot DDT, driving the heel right into the mat.
Goodness
And
gracious.
both Lane and Wolf have been doing a very good job of working on that knee and leg of Matt Anderson. And that is a very good way to nullify the strength advantage that Matt Anderson has.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, if the big man can't walk, then
And again,
what's Seth Burns doing here?
Trying to get himself into this matchup.
He better watch out. Oh, what a...
Oh, he gets a kick to the face for his troubles. And again, Kent Wolf once again.
Oh, big running knee.
Burns
Big
taking a,
clothesline. Oh,
Burns
nearly
taking a big
decapitated
risk.
Lane.
Took a big risk by going into the ring. If he thought he was in trouble on the outside of the ring, if he had gotten caught by two other opponents of Lane, big double axe handle. Nice spin kick right to the bread basket. He has got
Big
Matt
enziguri
Anderson
to the
rocked
back of
and
the
he hit
head.
the ground hard.
He's got the big man down, but he needs to stay on top. You've got him rocked. You can't let him breathe.
Nice knees to the gut. He's trying to push the big man around. He was having difficulty doing it, but he did. Reversal. Up and over.
He tried to go up and over. Matt caught him.
Nice reversal.
Reversal into a
by
DDT.
Wolf.
That
This
could be it.
right
One,
here.
two.
He had the leg hook. Did not have a lot of weight over that shoulder. My goodness, that was a devastating maneuver by Wolf.
Yes, it was. He reversed that power slam into a DDT of his own.
Wolf, he's in the corner. He's set up. He's telling Anderson to get up.
He's tuning up the band.
Anderson finally up to his feet.
Well, spine buster.
Buster.
Big spine buster by Matt Anderson.
Oh, low blow, but that's right. It's no disqualification.
There's no disqualification here. Oh my goodness.
And just like that, Pretty Boy Lane has earned himself a shot.
Here is your winner,
Television
Pretty Boy Lane.
My goodness gracious alive.
You may not be happy with how he did it, but
Cut the music.
that was very
Let's go.
smart.
It was no dis-
Oh, he's got something
This is a
to say.
TV taping, right? Where is the TV champion? No, Kevin Phoenix is the TV champion last time I checked. And Kevin Phoenix ain't here. Meanwhile, Seth, who's been here grinding month in, month out, every episode of Mid-Atlantic TV?
Pretty Boy Lane.
Who do you think is the main attraction that should main event this show?
Pretty Boy Lane.
You hear that, Kevin Phoenix? He thinks it. They might think it, but I don't care if they don't think it or not. And I'm not waiting till Spring Jam. So tonight, Kevin Phoenix, if you are a man and a defending, inviting champion, you'll meet me for another Friday night fight, sir.
He's challenging him. He's challenging him to face him tonight. But Kevin Phoenix is wrestling in West Virginia right now, he's defending the AIWF World Television title in West Virginia right now, and Pretty Boy Lane knows that. He knows that there's no way Kevin Phoenix could be here tonight because he had prior obligations of defending the World Television title. So this is just a pure psych out game by Pretty Boy Lane.
Yes it is, Brian, and I mean he's just playing the mind games, but for right now, let's send it back to Rick and Carson.
Pretty Boy Lane defeating Kent Wolf and Matt Anderson. Yes. So that puts Pretty Boy Lane as the #1 contender to, well, I don't want to say #1 contender because,
Right.
I mean, if he was a #1 contender to any TV title, it'd be Mickey Fox. And that might cause an issue. But he is getting a shot at Kevin Phoenix's world television title.
If only we could find him. Where is Kevin Phoenix?
I don't know. Well,
Turning into Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world?
he did tell me one time that whenever he gets a world title, he makes sure that he stays very, very busy. So I guess we'll kind of see how that plays out. I'm sure that they will meet each other at some point.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, there's plenty of time. It's not like he's just not getting a shot. I mean, it's there.
And Kevin's never one to back down from a challenge.
No,
You
you
know?
are right. You're right. Kevin Phoenix always stepped up.
Yeah.
So I feel like if he's not here at the very moment, Pretty Boy Lane thinks he should be.
Yep.
It's not of any other reason other than it's just a coincidence.
But that matchup isn't too far away.
No, I wouldn't think so. No,
He'll
I wouldn't
answer a
think so.
call.
Kevin Phoenix, he'll step up where he's supposed to. All right, so there you go. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have Joe Harrison.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to be our next guest right here on this episode. So stick with us.
Who messy boogeyman here, man, and when I don't have a King's hot dog, I get all crazy and my voice changes. But after I eat a King dog,
the boogeyman gets normal, man, and King's hot dog. The King dog gets in my belly. Who must have pretty good, man? King's hot dog roll hall. I'll meet you there. You buying? Who must have not?
Welcome back to AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Our guest at this time is no comparison Joe Harrison. I got that right, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So, Joe, you got a bit of an issue with Seth Burns and his, I guess you call it crew right now?
Bit of an issue is an understatement. A couple months ago, Seth Burns stuck his nose in my business. He decided to interrupt my chance at a title shot. He stuck me in a casket with his boys, and he decided I was his victim. He decided that he could run around AIWF Mid-Atlantic scot-free. And then I come back, I nurse my wounds, and then now Mason Matthews decides to jump me. He bruised my ribs. That didn't stop me though, because I beat his ass. I don't care how big he is and how bad he thinks he is, how much money he's got. He better get a good insurance policy because I'm coming after you, Mason Matthews. I don't give a damn how big you are, how much money you got. I don't care who you align yourself with. You aligned yourself with the wrong person. Because I'm coming for you, I'm coming for Seth, I'm coming for the trendsetters. Keep adding to your family, Seth, because it's more bodies that you're responsible for. And at the end of the day, you know the catchphrase, that there is no comparison to Joe Harrison.
Well, speaking of the ribs, you said they bruised your ribs. I noticed that you had them wrapped up earlier. So what is how are the ribs? And how's it going to affect you going forward?
I'm not stopping. Doctors told me this is under my discretion. AIWF told me that they are not responsible for what happens in that ring with my ribs. The doctors told me I shouldn't be wrestling. It's hard for me to breathe. I can't even enjoy the little things. I can't laugh, and it hurts to cough. It's uncomfortable to sleep. And for what I still don't understand this beef with Seth. I still don't get it. I don't know why he wanted to stick his nose in my business. He wanted to stop me from getting what I have earned. I've worked my ass off for 12 years to be a champion. And I had my chance to become the #1 contender for the AIWF Mid-Atlantic television title. A title that has eluded me. A title that has been held by many greats. I had a shot at that. And what did he do? He decided to jump me. For no damn reason. He took away opportunity. He took away money from me. Money and opportunity. I'm sick and tired of people like him standing in my way.
Well, I get it, and I'm sure that you got a lot of retaliation, I guess is the best way to put it. So good luck with it. All right. Okay, let's go. We got a match in the ring. So let's go, Joe. Thank you so much for stopping by. And good luck with everything. Let's go to the ring.
As if we haven't had enough of him already, he's back out here again.
I appreciate the warm reception, Sarge.
Then again, he hasn't really done a whole
Introducing
lot.
first, he weighs in tonight at 265 pounds. From the circus, wrestling's Joker, Willy Nilly.
You know, I've really watched him develop and figure out who he is over the last couple years, and Willy Nilly is no laughing matter. Oh my God.
Mr. Burns.
Say what you will, the fans love him, but the fans don't win your wrestling matches. When was the last time he won a match by pinfall or submission? And ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom Carolina, he weighs in tonight at, this says 187, but I'm pretty sure it's more like 287. He is Broken Joe Harrison! I thought that was pretty good.
Let me give you the facts, ladies and gentlemen. From Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, weighing in at 187 pounds, no comparison, Joe Harrison!
He just repeated everything I just said.
Well, pretty much. He tweaked it a little bit, but I think the crowd enjoyed his a little bit better.
Now this one's going to be a little unorthodox in styles. Joe Harrison's still a little upset about some of the things that happened to him a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to mention any names, but at the hands of Mason Matthews.
Yeah, we'll see if that if the anger from the things that have happened to him in the past affect him in this matchup. I can see he has those ribs taped up, and Willy Nilly is a bigger opponent also, so we'll have to see if that factors in.
You know, Joey Harrison is often the littlest dog in the fight. Let's face it. People love underdog stories, but midnight's going to strike on this Cinderella story soon enough. Whether it be Willy Nilly tonight, or do I say Mason Matthews down the road? You just never know. But Joe Harrison, eventually, his luck is going to run out.
Well, some may call it luck, some call it skill. Joe Harrison, you can't deny he is a. Now, Joe Harrison played a little bit of mind games.
So he thinks he's a joker now. He's got all the jokes.
Well, I mean, if you're going to joke on the jokester.
Look at that.
And Willy Nilly didn't take too kindly to that.
And this is smart by Willy Nilly, focusing on those injured ribs.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The thing about taping up an injury like that, you're pretty much putting a bullseye on it when you have to tape up an injury. But then again, I'm sure Joe knows that Willy Nilly did his research and already knows that those ribs are injured, so you may as well have a little bit of extra protection.
And then the problem with something like as serious as injured ribs is that it affects your breathing. If you can't breathe, you can't win.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Because that oxygen is the gas tank to your body, and if you're not taking in full breaths in the matchup, you're simply going to gas out quicker than you normally would. He drove that knee right into the rib, right into that back part of the ribs.
And you see what that's doing is that is putting all pressure on the ribs.
You're exactly right. Joe Harrison doing the right thing by fighting out of that.
He got out of it quickly, but Willy Nilly was smart enough to know, knock him back down and start picking apart those back again.
Yeah, I think maybe Joe Harrison may have made a mistake by signing this matchup. He probably should have given himself a couple more weeks to recover from the beatdown from Mason Matthews. But Joe Harrison,
you call it a beatdown, I call it taking care of business. By the way,
well,
matter of opinion.
They could be one and the same. A beatdown can be a form of taking care of business, and either however you want to call it, you can see that the effects were lasting, and Joe Harrison is in big trouble in this matchup.
And the longer Willy Nilly focuses on that back and those ribs, the more detriment to Joe Harrison's career it's going to be.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because every time he hits them, those ribs are they're not going to heal correctly. They're going to be just a little off kilter. But Joe Harrison, he's still got a lot of fight in him.
But, I think there's a lot left in Willy Nilly. The face paint hasn't even started to rub off yet, so that means we still got plenty of time to end Joe Harrison's legacy.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wasn't expecting Joe Harrison to come in here and completely run over Willy Nilly, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting him to take a beat down during most of the matchup, and that's exactly what's happened. I mean, he's gotten his shots in, but for the most part, this match has been almost all Willy Nilly. Oh, and then he is camel clutch. He doesn't have it hooked in completely. You can see Harrison doesn't have that other arm. He got that one arm out.
That's a whole lot of man coming down on you, let me tell you. But I got to give credit to the veteran Joe Harrison. He knows being in these situations what it takes to win. I got to give that man credit. But at the end of the day, it's sometimes smarter just to call it a day, live to fight another day.
Yeah, you're right, but at the same time, when you have a fighter like Joe Harrison, he doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. He is not going to quit. He is going to just keep at it until you just have to put him down until he can't get up anymore.
And you can see he's shaking with anger. Joe Harrison shaking or pain. Oh! That's a disqualification.
That is not a disqualification because Joe Harrison's knees just happened to be there. He did not strike with the low blow. Willy Nilly simply landed on Joe Harrison's knees.
And now,
big knee.
He ain't going to try this.
Oh, my goodness.
He got him up. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Joe Harrison.
Yeah, I am too. And I don't know how smart it was to try to pick up such a big man with that injury. However, it was effective.
And you gotta wonder, did Joe not get all of it? Very tender around the ribs, trying to put all that weight on Willy Nilly. It's gonna be painful, so he may be going a little easy on this. Oh!
Joe, right now, you can see the look on his face. He has the pain on his face, but he's just trying to fight through it right now. And again, goes to pick up the big man.
And that's where that target called his ribs is going to come into play for Willy Nilly.
Big boot right to the face.
I think some teeth got knocked loose on that one.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Yeah, Joe Harrison, he was able to pick him up the first time for the backbreaker, but that second time when he tried to pick him up for the back suplex, the pain was just too much, and he just couldn't do it. This could be it. Nope, Harrison reversed.
Whoa!
He's got him in the crossface.
No.
Just
Willie,
like
throw
that,
your feet
and
around.
he taps. That's it. Just like that. Out of nowhere, Joe Harrison with the crossface.
Here's your winner. No comparison. Joe Harrison.
Well, I gotta go talk strategy. I'm getting tired of this Joe Harrison.
And there you have it, folks. Joe Harrison with the victory over Willy Nilly. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Well, there you go. Joe Harrison goes straight from an interview to the ring.
Yeah.
And defeats Willy Nilly in our main event on this episode. So I think it was a great episode with this new what do you think about this new concept?
I like it. You know, we get a chance to interview the guys and get to know them more, especially on my end. And, you know, we get a chance to chit-chat. I love talking with you, Rick.
Oh, well, thank you. Like an old grandpa. You just like sit around and hear the old stories. I know what it is. But it's all good. So I like it. I think this new concept, it'll give us a chance to talk about things and get the fans involved. And you'll get to talk more because they told me that I need to let you talk more. So I will do the best I can.
Coming up with the hard-hitting questions.
Yes. I feel like you are going to be the person who asked those, because she has that ESPN background. So,
Just a little.
So we'll see how that plays out. But in the meantime, we're going to call it a day for this episode, and we'll be back on our next episode. And they actually got some pretty good guests lined up for the next episode. From what I understand, Mickey Fulp might have a rebuttal. He might have some replies for the Tyson interview we done today. So catch our next episode and see what happens. We'll be back for Carson Nightly. This is Rick Diesel. We'll see you next time.
Get with you, girl.